Okay. Alright. Really need to have some background music at some point. Okay. Okay. I think everything's all good to go. Oh, there's Daily Orb from Crimson. Hello, Crimson. And I shall hydrate. So how are we doing today? I may have tried to do a little bit of like RNG manipulation in Brilliant Diamond to try and get Shiny Arceus quicker, but oh my god, the method of RNG manip in that game is so much more complicated than anything else I'm used to. So I just gave up on that. It's so complicated just to get one. And if you miss it, you've got to do the whole thing again. It's a time-consuming one. Alright. So, today, I've got plans to do Let's Go Pikachu with some shiny hunting. Just go here. Shiny hunt. That's not the right one. We're not doing that one. Calm down. We're not doing Verosian. That's not the right one. Hold on. Boop. Alright. I have Shiny Articuno ready. I've already got 500 encounters in. And also the Discord's VC is open right now. I'm in the VC. So if anyone in the server wants to join me, feel free, because this is going to be a boring stream. And speaking of the Discord server, just out of safety for everyone who joins in, I have changed the way of inviting to be applied to join on the Discord server. Just for everyone's safety, I don't want any bad things happening. So, out of precautions, I've changed it to be applied to join instead of just directly getting in with the link. So hopefully everyone understands that. So, for now at least, how about we do a little shiny hunting then? I'd love to use my GameCube controller for this, but of course Let's Go doesn't let you use a Pro controller, which sucks. If I was doing BDSP, I'd probably use the GameCube controller, since I don't think there are any button clicks on that game. Oh, yes. So I've already been hunting for this for a little bit. On the day I got the Shiny Zapdos, actually. I got Shiny Zapdos, and then shortly after I got a 2-star Raikou EX on TCG Pocket. I thought I'd be able to keep my luck streak going, and I mean, I'm still way under odds, so I could still get lucky. But I hope I can get this shiny long before the next session of Pikachu and Eevee with Celestic. That's just the hope. Because we don't have that long to be able to get Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee completely done. Like we've only got like a couple of weeks before Celestic will be a lot more busy, and also we got Legends EA next month, which I can't believe it's less than a month to go until Legends EA finally releases. I still remember the wireframe trailer when it got announced. So yeah, I've got quite a few things on my listing of Pokemon things to do. So I've got my Scarlet and Violet Shiny Challenge, which only needs 2 more Pokemon, and I'm also doing this Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee playthrough with Celestic, and I'm just trying to get Shiny Articuno out of the way. And I also might do Pokemon Colosseum, because I do want to try and finish that game off. I want to get Ho-Oh in Gen 3. And unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult to get Ho-Oh, especially when I have to get to like level 60 for my main team members. I really, really wish I took Bayleaf at the start. But I'm so far in, it's not worth restarting. Okay, so if we're lucky, based on the stream title obviously, if we're lucky, if Shiny Articuno shows up relatively quickly, then I'll move on to Colosseum. I will indeed continue with the Colosseum run after we get Shiny Articuno. Like, either we get it today or we get it next week. Oh wait, it's just, I hope I do get it this week. Like, I might not get it on stream, but I also wish I didn't have to go through specific control layouts going in, because that takes up soft reset time. Also, I don't know if lures actually affect static encounters. Let me have a look. Alright, let's have a look. I don't know if the lures, like, I have no idea if the lures actually affect static encounters. Let's have a look. Okay. Well, I still don't know if they do affect static encounters. It says yes here, but that's an AI overview. You don't know how much you can trust that. If it does affect it, we're halfway over. We're halfway towards, but it's 1 in 1 in 1,365 for regular shiny charm mods, and it's 1 in 1,000. So roughly 1 in 1,000. Okay, yeah, here I can tell this is probably not accurate, because it's saying the trades are shiny locked. They're not shiny locked, they just can't be boosted odds. So we're just going to go under the belief it's 1 in 1,365. Hmm. So I'm trying to see something through forums. It might work. I mean, that'd be interesting if the lure actually did work. I mean, the lure increases shiny odds. So, it's possible. I mean, I only activated the lure like halfway through this, so... We'll see, we'll see. So, tomorrow, if things go right, well, if things go well, then we might be able to continue Pokemon Legends Arceus tomorrow. Only if things go well. If things don't go well, then we'll probably just do more Pokemon. And I have no idea what I'm going to do for next week. I'll have to come up with something for next week. So I think it's like 2 more weeks this month. I think like a little less than 2 weeks left for this month. And obviously I need to prepare like 4 schedules. And when Legends ZA releases, you can bet we're going to be doing a really long stream. But obviously it's got to be it's going to be a really long stream. I'll try and stay up for as long as possible, but knowing me, I'll probably get really tired at some point. But at the very least, I know on the 16th of October, it's going to be a very long stream. Very, very long stream. So here's hoping I can get Shiny Articuno relatively quickly. I'll probably go for Moltres and Mewtwo as well. But like, I won't do them during this playthrough. I'll probably do them after we've beaten the league. Because obviously, after the league, there is not really much of a post game. There's just defeat 148. Is it 148? No. 146? I think it's 146 Master Trainers. Yeah, that sounds about right. 146 Master Trainers. I mean, I could try and figure out a way to do that. I just have to get massive catch combos to get a lot of candies, so I could max out the combat power of all of my Pokemon in the living dex. I mean, at the very least, if I can just get them to their max level and max out their defenses and their attack stats, and just the important ones, then it should be good. But the only reward for defeating them is just getting a title, and I'm not really interested in that. So personally, I kind of hope I get it in just a couple more hundred encounters. I kind of hope I am able to get it relatively quickly. I mean, I don't mind going back to Colosseum, but Colosseum would just be a bit boring because there's a lot of level grinding I would ever do. I'm not going to focus on Shadow Pokemon Purification. I just want to get all of my Pokemon that I want to use in battle to a high enough level. And I really, really wish I got Bayleaf, because now I have 0 grass types to help me. So, the best Pokemon that can deal with a Pokemon like Lantern is a ground type, like Piloswine. But that thing is annoying and has Hydro Pump, and I think it has Surf as well. And also, why does all of his team have Confuse Ray? Now that's the annoying part. Why does the majority of his team have Confuse Ray? Golbat, Lantern, and Huntail? All 3 of them have Confuse Ray. I don't know what the 4th Pokemon has. I assume it's probably got Confuse Ray as well. Obviously the 5th Pokemon is Raikou. Oh, hello, Chiaki. Hello. I'm doing good today. Thank you, thank you. We're just shiny hunting Articuno today. Yeah. And if we manage to get shiny Articuno relatively quickly, by quickly I mean less than 2 or 3 hours, then after getting the shiny Articuno, we'll move on to Pokemon Colosseum, do some level grinding. So, oh yeah, while I'm here, I might as well show off the shiny I got for mine and Celestic's playthrough. Celestic got shiny Seadra, and I got shiny Zapdos. Like, I don't know how I managed to get it so flippin' quickly. I wasn't even counting, because I barely even started the hunt. But I fully believe it was less than 100 encounters. Because it did not feel that... It felt so quick. Like, maybe I was there for about an hour. And I could probably get like 60 encounters in an hour. Reposturing. And I'm tired, so don't mind me. Go away. Don't fly. It keeps going on my screen. Oh, yeah, while I'm here, let me show off my Zapdos. Yep, the only way I can tell it's a shiny is the symbol in the menus. If it wasn't for that, I would not be able to tell it was a shiny. I only had an idea because it looked slightly darker than normal. And then of course it sparkled. I mean, Zapdos is going to be my team member. Well, Zapdos could be my team member, but Articuno could also be my team member. Because I feel like... yeah, I don't think they get Air Slash. I think Air Slash would have been a really good move for the birds to have, but for some reason they just don't get them. I think next time I do like RNG manipulation of Pokemon games, I think I want to go for more shiny legendaries. Like, I want to see if I can do RNG manipulation in Platinum. I mean, from what I've heard, you need to have a shiny already if you want to do like Generation 3 or 4 shiny hunting. Like, just because that's how you get the secret ID by a specific shiny. I don't remember if I've gotten any shinies in Platinum. I know I have a couple of shinies in Heart Gold, and I got one in Soul Silver, so I could use those games easily for RNG manipulation. And I think the only legendaries available in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I think it's just Ho-Oh and Lugia and Suicune maybe? I can't remember if Suicune's a static or a roamer in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I mean, obviously I probably wouldn't be able to stream because, again, I don't really have a capture card and I'd rather not show my face. Uh, Pretty sure Suicune is static. Okay. So I could probably use Heart Gold Soul Silver to try and get... I'd probably do it in Soul Silver. I think the only annoying part would be getting all the clocks synced up just so I can get the RNG sorted. That's the only thing that puts me off of doing RNG manipulation on DS, is that I have to sync the DS clock to the timer. But with Gen 3, I don't have to do that. There is a mini quest before. Yeah. Was it Yassine? That was his name. Are there any other legendaries in Heart Gold Soul Silver? Because obviously, with statics, Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Suicune, I know those three are definitely there. Are there any more static encounter legendaries? Groudon. Wait, you can get the Weather Trio? How do you get the Weather Trio in those games? There's like some sort of event you've got to do to get them or something, or you just get them naturally? Because if I could get those ones in Generation 4, that'd be really cool. Because I know there's a lot of legendaries in Generation 5, but I don't think I'll do RNG manipulation for those games because I have the Shiny Charm in Black and White 2, and I could just use that. to get all the shiny legendaries. And I know Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Regice, Registeel, and Regirock. I know you can get those ones in Platinum. I know those two trios were in Platinum, so it makes sense they wouldn't be in Heart Gold Soul Silver, just because Platinum. But for me to like get all that sorted out in Platinum, first I need to shiny hunt the Darkrai I've got. If I can figure out a way to RNG and manipulate that Darkrai, that would speed things up tremendously. I'm pretty sure Darkrai is the only game I can get it in. It is, right? The only possible way to get Darkrai is in 3 sets of games. Platinum, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, if you remember to get the member card. Or Pokemon Go when there's events going. And for me at least, the only option is Platinum. Because I had the member card in Shining Pearl, but I was an idiot and caught my Darkrai without shiny hunting it first. So that one was off the table, and I don't play Pokemon Go anymore. Because, obvious reasons, the game's not fun anymore. So Platinum's my only option, with the lowest odds in the series, being 1 in 8,196. Or 1 in 8,192, I think it was actually. Yeah, 1 in 8,192. Yeah. So yeah, if I can try and figure out a way to do RNG Manip in Platinum, I might do it. But if I need to get a shiny first, and I don't have a shiny, I don't think I have a shiny in Platinum. Yeah, I don't think I do. So if I need a shiny to do Gen 4 RNG, then I will just have to do it regularly. I do want to do Generation 3 for RNG manipulation. Like, I've done it a few times. I've done a couple of starter Pokemon. So I think I'm going to be... I've got a copy of Sapphire I've been doing RNG manipulation on. So I just need to get all of the starters, and I'll hunt all the legendaries as well. Oh, is that Necro I see claiming a daily mana orb? Hello, Necro. How you do? How you do? Okay, so I've already said this before, but today's plans just Shiny Hunt Articuno. If I can get it quick enough, then I'll do some level grinding in Colosseum. That's basically all I've got planned for today. But more than likely, we're probably just going to be doing Articuno. As far as I know, there isn't a way to do RNG manipulation in this game. I mean, if there was a possibility, I'd probably take it. Nope. I need to be light blue, not regular blue. Funny that out of the three legendary birds in their Kanto forms, Moltres is the only one with a significant color change. I mean, yeah, Articuno does change colors, but it's not that obvious. I mean, then again, when I see it in game, it'll probably be stupidly obvious. But yeah, Moltres is definitely the most obvious one, because it looks like a raw chicken. And obviously Mewtwo is obviously obvious as well. All purple turns green. Moltres is sunburnt. Yep! It got its feathers plucked. Oh, sorry, Necro. Sorry, I'm yawning. I can't help it though. No, but I've only done 40 encounters. It's basically an encounter a minute. It takes about 45 seconds, I think. Yeah, I think it takes about 40-50 seconds to get an encounter, and so it's basically an encounter a minute. So it's basically a guarantee of at least 60 encounters an hour with a single save file. I really hope nothing will be shiny locked in Legends ZA. But knowing our luck, it's going to be just the legendaries, the mythicals, and the first partners that are going to be shiny locked. With our luck, that's what it's going to be like. I really, really hope Game Freak realizes that nobody likes a shiny lock. But nobody likes them. But there's no reason to shiny lock a Pokemon. If you can hunt it in a game without an event, you do not need a lock. Just saying. That was the worst thing that Generation 5 brought to us. While Generation 5 was one of the best generations, it brought in one of the worst features. Just shiny locking Pokemon. Like, there's no reason for it. Like, even if it's locked to an event, they were still huntable like previous games. Like Gens 3 and 4, all of their mythicals were shiny huntable, even though there were limited events. Or special events. I guess Generation 2 as well, because Celebi. And then Mew was Generation 3 because of Emerald. If I ever want to have a chance at shiny hunting a Mew in Gen 3, I'll need to get a Japanese copy of Emerald that just so happens to have the old C map on it. And that hasn't been used. The chances of finding that are near impossible. Because very few save files probably still have that unused. It's more likely to find one with the old C map just added in. Maybe at some point I might shiny hunt Arceus on stream, but I'd have to be doing multiple things at once because that takes forever just to get sorted. Yeah, this Articuno really has felt like a proper shiny hunt. Yeah, that Zapdos took like no time at all, and now this one is taking ages. But I'm still on the road, so I can't be complaining. Pretty sure it's roughly 1 in 1,000 that my events are. Ugh. Ugh. Just I quickly did a little bit of Twitter scrolling. I saw something of someone defending shiny locks. There is no way to defend something that restricts gameplay. Because think about it. Without shiny locks, so many more hours can be put into games. Just for shiny hunting legendary Pokemon alone. The amount of shiny legendary times that could be gained in Scarlet and Violet would be insane. I mean, sure, you have to go through complicated methods to try and shiny hunt them, but it would be possible. It's probably the only game in Pokemon history where every single legendary is shiny locked. Every single one of them. Like, originally I would have thought Sword and Shield, but then all the legendaries in the Crown Tundra were all shiny huntable. So the Crown Tundra saved Sword and Shield. Black and White, I'm pretty sure, has the Forces of Nature, which are huntable, and the Swords of Justice. So that's already 6 legendaries that can be shiny hunted. Generation 6, that's combining X and Y and... Oh wait, no, actually. No, it's not. Separate X and Y from Oras, and then X and Y was technically the first. And Kyurem. Oh, yeah. And Kyurem is also shiny huntable for some reason. Yeah, X and Y. There are only... Okay, the only legendaries that are available is Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Mewtwo, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Those are the only legendaries in X and Y, and all of them are shiny locked. And what's worse, for legendary birds, it's only 1 per save file within the trio. You get 1 depending on which starter you picked. So theoretically, you would need to have 3 separate X and Y save files to get all of the legendary birds. Which is very dumb. I mean, it's fair enough if it's only the box art legendaries that are shiny locked. Just those ones. But everything else must be huntable. If it's a previous generation Pokemon legendary, or if it's a side legendary. Like, it's bad enough that the box art legendaries are shiny locked. There's no reason to. But that's the most they should ever be able to do. Just the fact that Scarlet and Violet shiny locked every single legendary was just stupid. I mean, sure, it's good for competitive players so they can get some legendary Pokemon, but it sucks for shiny hunters who can't actually shiny hunt them. They have to go back to Sword and Shield, and Dynamax Adventures are so unbelievably slow that they might as well go back to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon and shiny hunt them. But the problem with Dynamax Adventures, there are 3 legendaries that are exclusive to Dynamax Adventures. Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma. Oh no, 4. Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma, and Zygarde. Those ones are exclusive to being shiny in Dynamax Adventures. So you have to do those ones if you want to get those 4 shinies. I mean, Zygarde... I mean, all of them are slightly different because you could, in theory, get event shinies. But it's not as rewarding if you don't hunt for it. Oh, if people are playing Scarlet and Violet right now, it's possible to redeem the Shiny Chi-Yu now. Shiny Chi-Yu is now available to claim, which makes that the final of the Treasures of Ruin, which you could obtain as shiny. It sucks it had to be resorted to a raid event, but at least we have them now. And with some cases, people have multiple save files. You can easily get a couple of sets. In my case, I have 2 sets of the Shiny Treasures of Ruin. One set in Scarlet and one set in Violet. It was a good way to get Herba Mystica. I mean, yeah, definitely a really good way of getting Herbers. But I think it could have been done outside of being exclusive shinies. Like, it could have been possible. I feel like the last promoted raids, like for Scarlet and Violet, would probably just be ones to get lots of Herba Mystica. And also, just those 4 shiny events, that's not enough to get all the legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Because if we're only talking about exclusive legendaries, there's still a lot more to go. Like, not even legendaries, even the Paradox legendaries, they aren't even shiny huntable. Like, what is the point in having so many Pokemon and you can't shiny hunt any of them? It drastically reduces the amount of playtime people could be getting out of the game. Because believe me, if they were huntable, I would have hunted them. Like for Corona and Miraidon, fair enough that the right Pokemon's shiny locked, but there is a second one which you couldn't obtain. That could have been the shiny one. And if it's a static Pokemon that doesn't appear shiny in the overworld, then just do what the old Pokemon games did, and then they become shiny when the battle starts. Like, it's always been possible in the old Pokemon games, so why not just do it in these games? Just change them into a shiny when the battle begins. So I'm thinking, at some point, I'm probably going to get some more game controllers. I think for my GameCube, I'm probably going to try and get a Wavebird controller. Like, if I'm being completely honest. Because I feel like playing GameCube games is just way more easier with no cable. And the GameCube NSO controller kind of enlightened me. So I think I might get a Wavebird controller eventually. Like, maybe when I've got a bit more money saved up, I might try and get one. So yeah, I just hope in Legends EA we don't have any shiny locks. I just hope we don't. And if they want to try and avoid shiny locks, make it so you don't have to catch any legendary or static Pokemon in the main story. It's that simple. Like, sure, we could battle alongside them, but then we just catch them in a different location later on. So, Zygarde we could probably find in the catacombs. Xerneas and Yveltal maybe at the top of Lumio's tower. Like, maybe there'll be something story-related where the top of the tower gets destroyed and they just battle on top of there. Like, that's a possibility. Also, another thing I hope that happens in Legends EA, with the fact that there's not going to be any abilities like there was for Legends Arceus, I hope Mega Pokemon can have their abilities still. Like with Regigigas. In Legends Arceus, Regigigas still had its ability despite abilities being removed. So some Pokemon like Mega Mawile or Mega Kangaskhan, they could really benefit from having some like built-in abilities. I can't really say secret abilities or hidden abilities because those are completely different. Hidden abilities are obviously just use ability patch, get a third ability or a second ability depending on the Pokemon. And a secret ability is stuff like Greninja or Rockruff's Battle Bond or Own Tempo. And I wonder if this would be a good game to bring back Battle Bond Greninja. Because we have Mega Greninja, why not have Ash Greninja? Why not? Like, if we could have him in the anime, surely we can have him in the games. Because Scarlet and Violet completely retconned the form change. Like, completely. The only games that you can have Ash Greninja are the Full Sun and Moon games. Like, what's the point in bringing in a new form if you're just going to delete the form the very next time it's playable? Like, it's stupid. I hope it's kind of treated like an alternate version of Mega Evolution for Greninja. Like, maybe if it has the ability, then it can just change into that form, like at will, like with Mega Evolution. But it would not be able to have access to the Greninjite, just because it's technically a different Pokemon. So it just wouldn't be compatible with this Megastone, because it would have the Ash Greninja Battle Bond form instead. Like, similar to Rayquaza. Like, its requirements for Mega Evolutions, not a Megastone, but having a move. So in Greninja's case, it'd be having a specific ability. That could be a really good way to bring back Ash Greninja. Just bring him back in Legends EA. Like, I really hope it happens. I'm going to make sure I've got a spare Ash Greninja in my boxes. I'm going to have it prepared so I can send it to Legends EA. And either the ability would just be completely deleted and it would just be a regular Greninja, or it will gain a special attribute that will allow it to access Ash Greninja. Like, those are the only two options. Either the ability gets deleted and it reverts to a regular Greninja, or it can transform into Ash Greninja, and simply will not be compatible with the Greninjite. It's the best way to bring back the form. It was already retconned in the games. It was retconned in the anime. This would be a perfect way to bring it back. In the generation, or the region of Mega Evolution, and when Ash Greninja was first introduced, in Kalos. Because I'm pretty sure if Ash Greninja was usable, the amount of people that would just recreate Ash's Colors team would be incredible. I mean, some people would probably recreate it anyway, just not being able to have Ash Greninja. Like, if Ash Greninja does not return, it will probably be Mega Greninja that's thrown onto the teams. I mean, that could be a really cool one to do, just have an Ash team. But obviously, only downside, the Mega Kalos Mega Stone. I can't speak. The Kalos starter Mega Stones are locked to ranked battles. What if someone has no online? Then that means they're permanently locked away from getting those Mega Stones. It's stupid. It's completely stupid. They should not lock it away to rank battles. There should be a way to do it without going online. Like, if it was exclusive to a battle tower, then that's a different story, because Sun and Moon did that. Megastones were exclusive to the battle tower originally in Sun and Moon. In fact, that's the only way you could get them, by battling in either the battle tree or doing some surfing and getting BP. But you had to reach the battle tree to get the Megastones in Gen 7. Well, outside of Let's Go, because Let's Go has a different way of having Mega Evolution. You just have access to the Mega Starters after Gym 7, and then you get access to all the other Kanto Megas post-game. It just really sucks that we can't just have Mega Evolution in every single generation now. Because we went through 2 generations with no Megas, and now we're finally getting them back. They better just keep them in the games permanently. We already have champions. That's going to have basically every mechanic. So I hope that they bring back Mega Evolution for every single game moving forward. And if they don't want people to use Megas like, during the start of the stories, then the simple solution, do a Sun and Moon. Have them available in the battle tree. Just buy them for like 48 BP each. And then just be able to use Megas in the post-game. I'm getting a bit heated about this. God, it's already pitch black outside. It's only 7:30 for me. It's already dark out. I can definitely tell the summertime is over. We should give Pikachu an afro. I don't think there is an afro option. I've looked through the hairstyle options for Pikachu. I don't know if there even is an afro option. Let's have a look. Is there a way... Oh no, there is an afro! Okay, I stand corrected, there is an afro. In that case... Give me 1 second. Because I've got to do this with fingers. No. No. No, that's not... What? I don't want that hairstyle. I'm not. It's not giving me the afro. That's a mohawk. What? Look on Cerebi again. Use 8 fingers and rotate, with both hands going in different directions. That's what I'm doing, though. 8 fingers? How am I supposed to do that? How? It's not doing it right. It's not counting all of my fingers. No, it doesn't want to give me the afro. Apparently I'm not allowed an afro. Ugh. Okay, so apparently I'm not allowed an afro, so... Yeah, 8 fingers, rotate both hands in different directions, and yet it was giving me every other hairstyle but the afro. I probably just smudged my screen completely for absolutely no reason now. Okay. So yeah, the stream probably only lasts 2 hours long. I really hope I can get the shiny today. Because either I'll get the shiny today, or I probably will just not get it for a long time. Or I could just do it in my own time throughout this week. Because tomorrow is probably going to be Legends Arceus. Sunday I obviously have work, so I don't stream on that day. Next week, I haven't decided what I'm going to do next week. Ugh, but I always have, I've got the request a game toggle if anyone's got any ideas. Not Blaze Blue, Crimson. Anything but Blaze Blue I'll probably do next week. actually. Hold on. Let me change these. I'm gonna just use the blue controller. Yeah, I'll do the blue controller. Oh, wait. Yeah, I should probably be using the right controller because I need to use the home button. I'm thinking. Like, with Legend Z8, I was still on the topic of like shiny hunting. What new shiny hunting method will there be? Will there be outbreaks again? I feel like these games. I think every Pokemon game just needs to have outbreaks now. And raids are being filled in with rogue mega revolutions. So that's our raid system. But I wonder how the shiny hunting methods are going to be. Like, is egg hatching going to return? That's an important question. Is there going to be egg hatching? Because I feel like since there's actually online battles, maybe there is actually a reason to have egg hatching this time. Plus, I mean, yeah, obviously baby Pokemon are probably going to be in the decks. And you'll probably just find them in the wild. But I don't know if I don't know if be able to hatch eggs. If we can hatch eggs, that means Ditto could be in the game. But if there's no egg hatching, Ditto, I mean, Ditto could still be in the game because it's in Let's Go. I mean, yeah, we could still get Ditto in the game. As long as we can get Ditto, I think I'll be fine. I just don't know whether the Pokedex will be research tasks or just catch the Pokemon once it completes their Dex entry. I'm going to assume it would probably be just catch it once in the Dex entry, because for Legends Arceus, it made sense to have research tasks, just because that was one of the first Pokédexes ever made. But with Legends ZA, it takes place in the future after X and Y, which already has a fully functional Pokédex. So, it would make sense if it's just catch a Pokemon for the Pokédex, but research tasks are separated from the Pokédex, like not required to complete a Dex entry. Oh dear. Sorry for the yawning, but I am tired. As I always am. Thinking I might need to put on some like background music. Like maybe at some point I will put on some background music just for stream, just to make things like not boring. Because I'm sure people would rather hear music than my annoying voice. Okay. With a still talking about Legends ZA, but I think the only way that the Mega Kalos starters could be somewhat redeemed with their Mega Stones, maybe their Mega Stones could be obtainable in Mega Dimensions. Like, it's possible that we could still get some of the old Megas in there, and maybe that would be how we get an indefinite amount of the Kalos starter Mega Stones. But it still sucks that we have to do ranked battles to get the Kalos starter Mega Stones. I feel it should have just been battle points. Like, if they're going to be more exclusive ones to try and let the ZA starters have a spotlight, then why not just have them be post-game? Or have them be obtainable like all the other Megastones? Craft them with the shards. Or defeat the Mega starter in the wild. Couldn't they have just been like all the other ones? Like, the only way it would make people happy is if they make a sustainable method to get the Mega Kalos starters without the need of online. Because if it's exclusive to online, if people come back to play the game while ranked season's over, then they'll never be able to get the Mega Kalos starters. Which is really dumb. Like, they better come up with oh, I don't know, maybe Maybe something like what Scarlet and Violet has. Scarlet and Violet has the mythical Pecha Berry in Mystery Gift, but it's there indefinitely. So maybe the Mega Carlos Starter Stones, or the Carlos Starter Mega Stones, could be done like that as well. Like, if it comes to the time when there's no real reason to support the online for the game, just have them be an indefinite mystery gift. Or update the game so there's a seller for them. Like, go to the Stone Emporium and you can just buy them with like a quick little patch. Like, that would make a lot more sense. Like, just buy them from the Stone Emporium, but they're like $1 million Poké each. Like, extremely expensive. Like, maybe have it so you have to max out your money to get each one. Maybe that's how it could have been. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm probably just gonna finish up in like 5 more encounters. I know it's not a very long stream, but I'm going to go to bed. Okay. I mean, I might do more, like off stream, but at the moment I just don't have the energy to do it on stream. Because I feel like I've just been quiet for the past 20 minutes. Maybe tomorrow will lighten up. If Atreus is able to stream tomorrow, maybe tomorrow will be all lightened up. Okay. Last reset. It's only been an hour and a half. half, but my mind's not in it today. I'll probably be way more active tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the Shiny Articuno in my own time. Those on the Discord will definitely be able to tell. Alright. Encounter number 600. No. Alright. Alright then. So, I started early. I've been live for only an hour and a half, but I don't think I'm fully in it today. So, I'm gonna end stream now, and I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow will be a much more interesting stream. Alright, bye-bye!